You couldn't get a bigger contrast from what happened at the Oval to what's happening at Lord's. Well, maybe the scores on both occasions, India kept England down to less than they would have liked. But when it came to the run chase, India at the Oval were commanding. Number 3 didn't walk out to bat. Today, number 3 was in early. Number 6 is already inside the 15th over. Virat Kohli, Hardik Pandya, Surya Kumar Yadav in the middle out there. And it's been some havoc reaped by Reece Topley, David Willey, and Bryden Cast chipping in with one as well. Here on Cricbuzz Comm Box, I'm joined by Zaheer Khan. Fair to say that it's a bit of an uphill task for India, but England have shown the discipline that maybe they lacked at the Oval.
It is. Perfect start for English bowlers. There's no doubt about that. First 2 overs were maiden, and after that, to restrict India, 10 overs, 26, 28 runs. 28 runs, I guess. And 10.2, the third wicket also fell. So they were in completely good command with the game, and I think right now for India, this partnership again needs to go on. I think Surya will again have to play a great innings to get the team out. He's got the support of Hardik. After this, we got Ravindra Jadeja and then Shami. So we'll have to see how they go on about getting almost 200 runs required now. So it's loud and clear. So this partnership has to be a good one to get the team out of this hole.
Yeah, I think you said at the very start, it was those couple of maidens that they bowled right at the very beginning that meant a lot, because it was a control that they had even before they had picked up that first wicket. Just the fact that they were not giving anything away showed just the body language they came out with to defend that total.
Yes, it was important. When you're defending a total, it's important that you start well. In the previous game, we saw the total was so less. They couldn't get themselves going in that fashion. Only wickets could have won them that game. But today we were not expecting this. There was a very slight chance of this happening, and whatever had to be happening for England had to be with the new ball. So that was important for them. They ticked that box very nicely. Both Willey and Topley bowled really well with that new ball, made use of that new ball, and odd ball was kicking. The way Virat got out as well, there was that little bit of extra bounce, little bit of zip off the pitch, which was not expected. We have to see how long it lasts. We've seen to Hardik and Surya also a couple of balls bouncing sharply like that. So we have to see how long that continues. If that stays, then obviously it's going to be difficult. But otherwise, in any situation, I guess the road ahead for Indian team is pretty simple. This partnership, a lot is dependent on this. Otherwise, the pressure is going to go on mounting, and that the tail is a bit longer. So that is something also of a concern. So this partnership is going to be the match defining, you can say.
Yeah, I mean, and what tends to happen even when you see a team 4 down that early, and you've got, say, the Virat Kohli dismissal that had something to do with the surface, you'll always have a couple of relatively soft dismissals. One tickle down the leg side. Rishabh Pant hits a low full toss straight to mid-on. So it's one of those things that it's a mixture of both.
Yeah, the bowlers did get the rub of the green. When things go your way, this is how they go your way. A little dismissal down the leg, a full toss resulting in a wicket. Sometimes you see a mix-up in calling and a run out resulted. So these kind of things do happen when things are going your way. So certainly for England right now, things are going their way. They will feel that they are on top of this game now, and then they got a good chance of securing this win and leveling the series. That's how I'm sure the mood will be right now. So until you will see like a partnership developing, then things might take different turn. But at the moment, you can safely say that England is on top.
Just one point to finish with. In adversity often comes opportunity, and India will find themselves in this situation, both T20 cricket and ODI cricket. We saw Surya Kumar Yadav playing a lone hand in the final T20I. It ended up in India finishing second best, but they really pushed England to the brink even then. So it's an opportunity once again for him to show in a longer format how he can build an innings. And Hardik Pandya, of course, is always there to provide anything.
Definitely, both these batters are more than capable of achieving this feat. There's no doubt about it. As I said, you have to get yourself in and deal with the pressure as well, and see how far can you go. Once you get in and you build that confidence and you're in with the partnership, then the pressure will slowly shift towards England. At the moment, it's not going to be an easy task. But both these batters are more than capable of achieving that. We've seen Surya how he played. We know Hardik how his abilities are with the bat. So there is definitely a chance of that happening because the wicket has played well. We've seen it with the English side as well. When Willie and Moeen Ali were batting, they put up a good partnership together. It's just that the pressure is going to be higher because you've lost too many wickets and not enough runs on board. So that is definitely going to add a lot more pressure. You still have about 180, 190 runs to get, which means both of them need to play a big role for their team to chase down this total.
Well, India's certainly up against it. Let me just throw you one little number, or you can throw me one number. Percentage-wise, how far ahead are England at this stage?
I think you can say 70% England is ahead, 30% is chance of India, but you still got to be hopeful. I think the two batters, once they're in with their ability, they can really put pressure on this English bowling lineup. So this 30% can definitely be a changed number, maybe in India's favor by the time we reach the 35 over mark.
Yeah, there you go. 35 over mark. That's when we're going to be seeing all of you next. 35th over Comm Box. Can 30% crawl up to 40, 50, maybe even more than that? For now, England well ahead.